We were looking out for those who were in touch with nature. As part of the Stillness Project, we sought out and met the Muduvans in Munnar. They mesmerized us with their simplicity and the depth of their wisdom regarding life and nature. They knew the language of the hills, the rivers, birds, and animals. They were known as elephant trackers by the white man who first set foot on these hills. It's not a fairy tale, but they could communicate with the elephants with whom they shared this land. When a herd crossed their path with folded hands, they would request them in his name not to harm them and allow them to pass. The herd would simply agree. They knew each elephant by its name. They all had names. Chilikomban, the one whose left trunk is a little small and whose leg was a little thin. Padayappa was a lone tusker. You knew him when you saw him. Then there was the sister of Chilikomban, her brother and her children. Mesmerized by these stories narrated by the Muduvans and the employees, I prayed with folded hands. All I need now is to actually meet Mr. Padayappa. That evening, around 6, returning after a walk through the tea bushes, we soon joined the gardener to see the elephants that were spotted by the locals in the forest area. And then on December 17th, I woke up hearing a swishing sound. It was about 4 p.m. Someone has left the window open in the corridor. And those magazines and newspapers are getting caught in the draft, I told myself. I doze off and wake up again to the same sounds. I doze again until I heard my mother at the door of my room. He's here. An elephant. Padayappa, I thought. He came after all. My first instinct was to take my mobile phone. But then something in me said, no. Tired and half asleep, but it felt too sacred a moment to be captured on the mobile. We pulled our jackets on, grabbed a monkey cap and watched in awe as he stood behind the swing near the vegetable garden. His back was towards us. Where? We strained our eyes. I can't see. There, look, said the cook, Krishnan, pointing into the darkness. This seemed a hopeless cause. And some time later, he knows we are here, said the cook, now in a more serious tone. Really? How? And then that big mountain of a rock across the garden shifted, revealing itself. Run, said somebody. And just before I ran, I saw a massive white tusk gleaming in that darkness. All doubts cleared as we ran towards the front porch. Is that Padayappa? Yes, said Krishnan as we watched him stride towards the main gate. The gardener shone a torch at the striding Padayappa. No, don't shine the torch, said my mother. Keep it on, I said, eager to see him. He now paused at the gate for a while. Will he break it? Can we open the gates for him? And then he just melted into the darkness. We heard the sound of a few vehicles passing. It's over. The Padayappa encounter was over. And then, as a last reminder, we heard him once more. A deep-throated, shrill sound that pierced the mist. The sound of vehicles stopped. We held our breaths. How do you know it's Padayappa? Asked my stupid mind again and again. Oh, it is. This is just one of his rounds. He'll come after 2 months when the cauliflowers and the peas are ready once more, said Krishna.